The U.S. has unveiled plans to sell more arms and military equipment to Saudi Arabia. Riyadh, one of the most repressive regimes in the world, is a key American ally in the Persian Gulf region. The sale comes as human rights groups accuse Saudi Arabia of indiscriminately killing civilians in its ongoing war on Yemen.
The US State Department has approved the potential sale of arms and military equipment worth over $1 billion to Saudi Arabia. The sale includes over 130 battle tanks, 20 armored recovery vehicles, and various other military gear.
It's not the first time that the Americans have done something as despicable and disgusting as this.
Washington has steadily reinforced Saudi Arabia's military capabilities, equipping the Al Saud regime with modern technology in warfare. The latest announcement comes at a time the Middle East remains embroiled in several crises, with Riyadh being directly and indirectly involved in all. The prospective arms sale is part of US efforts to shore up the Saudi army, which has been waging a devastating war on its southern neighbor, Yemen. Nearly 9,600 Yemenis, mostly civilians, have so far been killed in the Saudi onslaught. Just on Tuesday, Saudi jets pounded a food-producing factory in the capital Sana'a, killing 20 people there.
And what we've been seeing basically is that they have been arming Saudi Arabia, aiding the campaign of bombing in Yemen that essentially resulted in killing and starving civilians.
Yemen is not the only victim of Riyadh's regional hegemonic policies. The kingdom, along with its Western and some of the regional allies, has long been pushing to topple Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. To this end, Riyadh has opened its coffers to finance terrorist groups that have been creating mayhem in Syria and in neighboring Iraq. Riyadh has also sent thousands of its troops to Bahrain to crush pro-democracy movement there. Saudi Arabia has a dismal human rights record and has been exercising a free hand in putting down a peaceful uprising against the Al Saud monarchy. Despite all odds, the United States has continued its Saudi appeasement policy. The latest arms sale still faces congressional approval, but the State Department has made it clear that the sale would improve the security of a regional partner.
For the Americans to do this right now is extremely stupid, for want of a better word, but it's not surprising.
It's a well-documented fact that extremism and terrorism stem from Saudi Arabia. And one should not forget the newly declassified information on the 9/11 attacks that has revealed links between Al-Qaeda operatives and the former Saudi ambassador to the US. The revelations have further raised questions about the Saudi government's involvement, which the US government has been trying to keep secret for 15 years. For decades, the US, which claims to advocate freedom and democracy, has been arming its two best friends in the region, Saudi Arabia and Israel. One an absolute monarchy with zero tolerance for dissent, and the other an apartheid regime.